Hey everybody, so today I'm going to bring you my vintage Buddy L 1983 Greyhound MCI MC-9. So this I picked up a short while ago off eBay for a really good price. If I remember, it was about 24, somewhere it was like 25, so they're not exactly rare, I'll put it to you that way. So most cases when you find them, they will either be in like a pretty decent shape where you don't have many of the decals coming off. Other times you might have some with a little bit of peelage going on, but yeah, being it that this was from a time before they like screen printed the logo onto the actual model, yeah, you have to like work around that. But anyways, so a couple of interesting points about this is number one, that it's a open top coach. So as you can see, I kind of got a little bit of like plastic cling wrap just to keep the dust out. I got a couple of like Five Nights at Freddy's figures in there. And this from this show called, I think it's Eurocamp. Yeah, Eurocamp. It's an anime. You guys can check it out. Really good. And originally it came with two minifigures. One is like a middle schooler. It's a really cool guy with his red book. And your operator. So since this is licensed through Greyhound, he actually has the, of course, Greyhound printed on his back. There you go, right there. As well as Buddy on his jacket. So of course you have room for about, let me see, 12 passengers inside. Yep. And let me see if I can squeeze them right in there. Oh yeah, and the front door of the coach actually does open up. It's a little bit of a trick, so yeah, that's why I wanted to do it before I started filming, so I wouldn't have to, yeah, go off camera. So anyways, just getting my student arranged right in the bus, right there. There we go. It fits right there. And our driver. And of course, let me see if I can do this with my hands. So of course, since this is a vintage character, he's not the, yeah, he's not exactly the darling of the figure department, but oh well. For any customizers, they can always come in here and kind of like add to him. So anyways, just kind of get her out of the way. And yeah, sorry about the motorcycle in the background. It's a little late right now, and they're kind of street racing outside. So up, so I get him in there. I don't want him to knock out at the wheel. Yeah. So yeah, they're a little bit on the fickle side when it comes to posing them inside the bus. Let me see. There we go. That'll do for now. Okay. So yeah, he's got a steering wheel of sort, and his feet kind of get scrunched right into the dash if you don't arrange them just right. So of course you can see the axle assembly right through there. So the coach is actually a combination of plastic, metal, like bare metal, and then the painted metal right on the top. So I'm trying to think of what I haven't covered. Okay. So of course the compartment bays below, they're molded, but unfortunately they don't open, but yeah, that's all right. The coach does have a, I don't want to say primitive, like an early version of sprung suspension. So I'll give you a demonstration right now. And it's all independent. So of course, I lift one wheel, the coach remains at least planted on the other two wheels. There you go. Okay, let me take you for a trip around the back. Okay. So, if you're a Greyhound fan, or if you're into vintage MCI buses, coaches, or whatever that may be, or if you just like buses that are bigger than a like 1/43rd, then this is a piece to have. And it feels very quality, that is for sure. Oh, another thing to note is that some of the models, when you're looking at them, might have like rust on the axle. So if you buy, you always want to, go ahead and ask. I mean, you can always remove the rust yourself, but yeah, it's helpful to know. I don't know if you can see it, but it actually does say licensed through Greyhound. Of course, like the front mask, the front end has a little bit of separation, but yeah, nothing you can do about that. But overall, so very, very cool. And even though it is not extremely detailed, it does have some pretty neat features. Like, for example, the armrests, the head and backrest, the individual seats, the fact that you got seats at the back. And even your stairway, which is very cool. Yeah, so interesting thing that I noticed about the MCI MC-9 is that compared to the model I have here, the real bus has 7 windows in total, including this corner end. So as to this one, just has 6. The actual one has about 7 in total. So I don't know if you could call this like 3/4 of the length of the real one, but yeah, very, very cool. And I do recommend picking it up again if you're into vintage collectibles or buses, whatever that may be. So they can accommodate your like Minecraft figures, Five Nights at Freddy's, Legos, and it makes for a very cool display piece. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed. Happy collecting.